I don't think I did a proper wrap-up last night. Johnny Powell is in there taking a shower. Met up with him. So psyched to have a riding buddy. This is Tony's incredible work. I mean, this thing is now solid, where before I could shake it like that. Amazing. And we are at the Tower 64 motel. It's 420 friendly if you're interested. And it's totally clean and fine. And the guy Sean here is really cool. And we're getting ready for some riding. We were going to try to make it to Salida, but we think that's probably an 11-hour ride, so we're going to try to camp somewhere before that. It's July 4th, so we might have some problems with that. But over there is the Rockies, and that's where we're going. The man, the myth, the legend, out for mission control, although still in charge of mission control. Oh my God. It's been a trial already to get here.
My trials were self-inflicted.
had some key at the house problems. We're loaded up for day one of the joint adventure.
Landed in Albuquerque and had no key to my bike.
Big fun.
So there is a code that comes with your Honda key. Mine was on the spare, and they were able to use that to duplicate a key, but it didn't work. So I had to sit at the shipping warehouse for about an hour and a half in the parking lot and wait for the locksmith guy, because the dealer couldn't cut it. Actually, he referred us to a locksmith, and they came out and filed it, made a second key. It didn't work, and then I've got one functioning key, and it's staying in my right pocket the whole time.
We've both got keys. We've both got bikes to put them in. And we were going to try to make it to Salida, but that's probably too far. So we're going to try to camp along the way, but we'll see about the camping situation with 4th of July. But psyched to get on the road, psyched to have a friend, and looking forward to a good day. Oh yeah. We're on the way to the TAT, just gassed up, Gatorated up. I got Johnny Powell in the rear view. Hell yeah. I loved my solo adventure. Don't get me wrong, loved it, needed it. I needed those 11 days to just stew in my own brain, think about weird shit, and go through some shit on the road, have some adventures, meet cool people, spend some alone time. But now this is a whole different thing, man. Having a old friend, he's old age-wise, and he's an old friend. We've got tons in common, and I'm psyched. Plus, the dude is just like MacGyver, and anything that comes up from here on out, I'm not going to stress as much about it, because together I think we make a pretty good team and can probably get out of most everything. I hope. If there was wood on this bike, I would knock on it. But anyway, I'm psyched. I'm also psyched for Colorado, man. After Oklahoma, this is just... If Oklahoma is a glass of sand, this is a tall drink of cool water. Already, it's just been fantastic riding, and I'm loving it. but we got to figure out how to get on the TAT. See, John already knows better what to do than me. I'd wander around for 20 minutes. John is on the TAT. Oh yeah. I almost smashed into him on our first turn because we were both like kind of looking at the GPS like, is this it? Is this it? And I was looking at the GPS and he knew it was it and was stopping, and I almost rear-ended him. So that got my blood pumping. And that would not have been a good start. Oh, it is a beautiful day, man. Pretty clear skies for now. Temperature's great. The cows are chilling. And now you have a bike to look at, kinda. All right, we just shot our love scene. I think it's gonna be really, really good. Oscar-worthy scene. I really wish I had the drone, but it'll be good enough, I guess. I've been obsessing about that for a week. Oh, poor John. I was like, dude, I know this isn't what you really want to do on day one, but come on, man. Anyways, a guy stopped while we were filming our love scene, very inopportune time. And that is the first motorcycle rider I've seen on the TAT. He started in, I forgot his name. I was setting up the camera when John was talking to him. But he was on a DR650. Is that a bike? I don't know. And he started at the Pennsylvania-New York border. I think he's on day 17. And I think I saw a picture of him with Kevin, that guy in the CT125, who's out here at the same time, somewhere in Oklahoma. I think I saw a picture of them on Facebook. So anyway, it only took me 12 days to see my first TAT rider. And we're on the road. I think we're gonna pound some miles, see some scenery. And that's about it. Those mountains dead ahead there are the Spanish mountains. And I guess he came around those yesterday to get to Trinidad from Santa Fe, Taos. And I guess that's where we're headed first. That's where La Vida is. Really pretty. I know the GoPro kind of smushes everything and de-epics it, but it's epic. Issue, his brake light was on and he thinks that the brakes might be engaging a little bit, so he's about to check that out. So we're not totally sure what's up, but he thinks it's from Charlie's Creek. He hit a rock hard, and so he had to fix his brake lever. And he thinks something happened when he did that. You can see his brake lights on. It doesn't feel like the brakes are dragging. We don't think. So hoping it's just an electrical thing, and just the switch for the light is on, but hopefully the brakes are not on. So anyway, take a look at it again later. Thought about going back to Topar, but it's Sunday, July 4th, so unlikely that anybody's there. So hopefully it's all cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well done, Colorado. And I'm not even to the cool parts yet. Well done. Poor Oklahoma. I think I've talked about this before already on this trip, but I really want to know why we as humans are like so into scenery like this. Like, what is it in our primitive brains that like it turns on some kind of switch? There's got to be some kind of reason for it. Like, there's not a human who isn't awed by stuff like that, right? If there is, I want to meet him. Like, if someone came over that hill and said, it's all right. I mean, what kind of person would do that? Check this out. Sam, you old son of a gun. Beautiful. So I just realized what movie character my motorcycle Little Ugly Home Fry reminds me of. It's the baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's like a sweet little baby, innocent, cute little baby, smoking cigars, foul mouth.
No! I'll be in my trailer! Taking a nap! Excuse me, Toots.
You know what I'm saying? That's this bike. Cute little innocent red motorcycle with a black heart. Well, this is the most epic riding since North Carolina, Tennessee. But I'm so used to North Carolina, Tennessee that this feels a billion times more epic because it's unfamiliar terrain. It's just great. Roads today have been awesome. The baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit with those size legs going up a hill. Jesus. The passes are gonna kick our asses. Look at this! Jesus Christ! This is just killer. So, update on John's brake situation. We stopped in La Vida took a good look at it, put a call into Brett to get his advice, which he had some good advice. He thought it was the plunger for the switch, which I think he's right. So John got that sort of unjammed, which so the light went off, but the back brake pedal won't activate the tail light, which is okay because the front brake will. So at least it's safe. So he has a brake light, and he's still not sure if the calipers are grabbing a little bit or not. I think probably not, but I'm sure we'll be taking a look at it again. And look, John's smarter than me. If I needed to do the whole deal from Asheville, I had to. There's no way around it for me. It's just what I had in my mind, and that's what I was doing. But if you're on a schedule and you can't take 30, 35 days off work or whatever, do what John did. Fly into Albuquerque, have your bike shipped there, ride up to Trinidad or La Vida, and start from there. Because, I mean, I've seen some beautiful, beautiful things. North Carolina, Tennessee, Mississippi was great. Arkansas was great. Oklahoma, but, oh, Jesus, it's just freakishly beautiful. If you're on a schedule, though, do what he did and start here, because this is the shit. I mean, the roads are great so far, and it's gorgeous. It's truly unbelievable. I mean, look at that. There's nobody out here. It's truly spectacular. Wow. That was an amazing expanse of dirt. Just crazy roads, crazy scenery. And I think we need to get over those mountains at some point. Those big, humongous mountains. Little Ugly can do it. I know she can. I know it. It's something that I know. That was literally 3 seconds of dirt. I mean, 3 seconds of payment and back to the dirt. Thank you, Sam. Oh man, we just rolled into San Isabel National Forest. Did I forget to mention that we met our first motorcycle? I wonder if that's him up here. Anyway, glorious day of riding so far. Amazing. I feel like I'm riding well. Things are just fantastic. The scenery is incredible. And it's killer.
Angelo?
Dude, this is some of the best scenery I've ever seen in my life. It's gorgeous. Awesome riding. Killer. So somehow we just transported to Switzerland. Not sure how that happened. To getting a lot of power out of these bikes is to use the gravity booster. It works really well. It's very beautiful. I mean, it's crazy beautiful. I don't see why everyone in America hasn't moved right here. Oh, we're gonna climb up you. That's right. We're gonna climb right up your face. And then we're gonna stomp on your head. That's what's happening. Team CT125. We're gonna be up there. It's happening. I'm just trying to put this out into the universe that it is gonna happen. So that maybe it'll happen. Because I'm not sure it's gonna happen. Oh. These bikes really are weaklings. But I think they got it in them. Man, those look big and steep. I'm scared. Look at this little, like, village out here. These people are all smart. For sale. I could see myself living somewhere like this for sure. I think my wife might dig it too. Of course, there's not really a way to make money out here. So there's that. That's the key piece to figure out. You look at those things. Oh, they are evil. They are going to try to keep us from Port Orford, Oregon. That's their goal. Not having it. Damn. Imagine having that house with that view. Jesus, when the sun's on the other side, imagine how that looks. If there was ever a time to use the word looming, it's right here. Those are some looming bastards right there. Hello? Oh, hey, what's up, ass? Yeah. You know what? It's a different deal now. Johnny Powell has joined me on the road, and right now he's in the lead, so honestly, there's nothing I can do about it. Nope. No, I'm not gonna ask him. You know what? If you want to ask him, you ask him. That's fine. I'm gonna text you his number. Yeah. I already texted the number. Yep, that's it. So talk to Powell if he wants to stop. Fine. But I'm in the back right now. I don't have any control over that sort of thing. All right. Sorry. All right, bye. And my big looming mountains, I don't think that's even the real deal yet. That's not what we got to get over. That's just like an introduction. It's still pretty intense. That looks like a pain in the ass.
It is. And you're supposed to snap it in there and all this stuff and zip it. But
well, we didn't miss the rain. So close. I mean, it's like clear over there, which I think is where we're going. But we're getting wet. And it's okay because it's wet in Colorado, which is different than wet in Oklahoma. We met up with Steve again at the gas station, and we were talking about what the hell we're going to do tonight. It's the 4th of July. Everything in Salidas is booked. All the campgrounds are booked. So we found this campground on the way that we're going to try. It's like a first come, first served, and I know it's going to be full too. But anyway, he's back there. He's going to follow us and maybe camp with us tonight. Storm. Here's us. Nice. Hoping my gloves can warm out. I mean, warm out? What is that? What does that mean? I'm hoping my gloves can dry out. And that's it for the rain for the day. So we found a primitive campground with some spots, but it's only 4. So we're gonna go up a little bit more, try this other one. If that one's full, we could come back here, but I know we won't do that because we just won't. So if that doesn't work, we might head into Salida, get some food and some drink, and figure it out. I called a campground up there and they said all 8 of our campgrounds, 140 campsites, are all booked. Oh, the epicness of today just doesn't stop. That's Johnny Powell right there. And up ahead is the guy Steve we met. I was thinking we were doing pretty good by catching up to him all day with our little bikes. But I think the reason is he stops to take a million pictures. I think he's a photographer. I've seen some of his photos on Facebook, and they're really good. So that's the mystery solved there. And we've been doing lots of climbing, and I swear we had the CTs in second gear pegged for at least maybe 5 miles, just which can't be good. Can't be good for it. See, he's getting the snaps. I pull stills off the GoPro because I'm lazy. Anyway, I don't know how far it is to this campground that we're gonna try, but hopefully there's a spot, set up camp, eat some disgusting camp food, and sleep like the wind. I need to remember to wipe all this stuff down. It's been dust, lots of dust today. Everything's gross. Have I mentioned how psyched I am to have this side rack fixed? Oh my god. Tony at Topar. The man. The man. Speaking of the man, these tires, Brett. Boom. Just amazing. I was saying before how I felt like I was really riding well today. And maybe it's just the tires. Because I must have gotten a little better over this trip, but maybe not, since I'm sliding all over the place right now. But it's been a really fun day. These birch groves are so cool, and the temperature changes when you go through them. I thought we had figured that Salida was 220 miles from Trinidad, but we've already gone 240 miles, so that's not right, and I don't feel like we're that close to Salida. So what's up with that? We miscalculated. And we've done about 10 hours and 15 minutes of riding so far today. That's a lot of riding. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Death to your right. Okay, so apparently we blew past 50, which was the road we were supposed to take to the second campground. Holy crap. And so now we're almost to Salidas. And I may have been saying it wrong. Is it Salinas or Salidas? I think it's Salidas, but I'm not positive. So we're gonna go down there, and we're already pretty sure absolutely everything there is booked because I called a motel and they're like, yeah, nothing in town. They didn't know that for sure, but that's what the man said. So there's another little town about 6 miles beyond Salidas, or Salinas, or whatever it is. And so we may try, there's supposed to be a motel there. We may try that. And I think we kind of decided that if we can't figure anything out, we're just gonna go get drunk at a bar. And that's our plan. So we'll see. The epicness just keeps coming. Killer roads everywhere. Hit some technical stuff back there that was pretty fun. Not too hard, but hard enough to be interesting. I think me and Johnny Power are good riding partners because number one, neither one of us has much of an ego, because I don't think either one of us would tolerate someone who did. And also we have the same tolerance for serious, long days and high miles. Like, we're perfectly matched up with that. We'll just go forever. So that's also equates to a high tolerance for pain and suffering. So that's good, because if that's mismatched, you're kind of screwed. At least somebody's screwed. And then we also have a massive history that has nothing to do with motorcycles. In fact, I've never ridden a motorcycle with John before Hurricane Creek. I think I owned a motorcycle. We lived in Columbia, South Carolina. I owned a motorcycle. I don't think he owned a motorcycle till I left, but he might have. I'm not really sure. But and we've got all the band stuff in common, and our friend group from that time in common. And we've kept in touch all that time. So anyway, it's a very good match. He does not annoy me one bit. I can't say the same. I don't know how much I annoy him. Probably a good bit, but it's a good match. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm getting tired. I could use a cold beer, something good to eat, and a prospect of a place to lay the weary head. Those are the final goals of the day. We done good today. Me, John, and Steve just had a nice meal at a Mexican joint in Salida. It's quite pleasant. And we researched motels, campgrounds, and there's nothing. There's one hotel in the area that's $300 a night, and we're not doing that. So the dude at the table next to us gave us some advice to just go down to sort of where Marshall Pass starts, and he said there's dispersed camping there. There is a campground down there, but I'm positive it's full. So we are just gonna find a place to camp down near the start of Marshall Pass. That's that. I'm praying it doesn't get dark before we get our tents up, because that is the worst. The worst. You know?